If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can be a part of the family. Also, as you're doing that, hit the post notifications bell so that you are notified when I post again. But also, don't forget to drop a comment so that I get the feedback from you guys and know that something that is being said and shared is affecting you or, being received, better yet. And with that being said, let's just go ahead and get in the video. So this video will be piggybacking off my last video about battling with depression, and this one will be going over how to conquer depression and how to overcome and get the victory at the end of the day. So first things first, you have to even acknowledge that you're battling with depression. Like, you can't heal what you don't acknowledge. So either get in your phone or writing on a notepad or just simply taking a mental note, but make sure you make it clear and apparent your feelings, your thoughts, your experience, and everything that is that moment, that time, that place that you're in right now, and write it down. Put it in your phone. Take a mental note so that when it's time for you to, put in the work and get past that you get past it, but knowing what it is that you're trying to get past. You can't get past it if you don't even know where you're trying to get past. You can't move forward if you don't even know where you went backwards at or where you're stuck at. So after you do that, the second thing you would have to do, and I know it's one of those things where it's like, well, I didn't want to do nothing to begin with. Well, you're going to have to do something to get past it. So the second thing is to be ready, be open, and wanting to receive. You can't, closed mouths don't get fed. So if it's not something that you want, you're never going to get it. If it's nothing that, is bothering you to a point where you're tired of dealing with it, where you don't want to move forward, where you don't, want anything other than that, then this isn't for you. But if you are someone who is ready for the other side, the light at the end of the tunnel, the thing that you aren't experiencing now, you have to be ready and be open to new possibilities, new outcomes, new outlooks, new perspectives. It's going to be uncomfortable, and it's not something that's going to happen overnight, and it's not something someone's going to be able to do for you. You have to seek it and put in the work for you, with you, requiring it to be you. Like, it's not something someone's gonna, give you a manual, you'll be able to do 12 steps, and tomorrow you won't ever feel like sad, happy, or mad. Like, it's one thing that it's just part of life. Like, you're not always gonna be happy, you're not always gonna be in a good situation, you're not always going to be in good spirits. Life is gonna continue to happen as long as you live. So with that being said, you're going to have to get to a point where it's going to be like, I'm tired. Like, I'm losing sleep, I'm losing energy, I'm losing myself, I'm losing this, that, and the third, and being depressed. And now I want different. Now I want more. Now I want better. Now I want greater than just this. And so when you get to that point, you will do everything in your power to get to the next step, get to the next level, get to the next space. And whatever it takes, you're down. And that's where you're going to have to get to in order to move forward. To a place where you want it as bad as you want to breathe. Like, to heal this thing. Like, and it don't take much to breathe. You don't have to think about it to breathe. And that's where you're going to have to get to when you're, conquering and overcoming depression. Like, you're gonna have to get to a place where even without thinking about it, you're still gonna do it. Even without, knowing that it is possible right now, right in this second, you're still gonna do it. Even when you don't feel like it, even though you don't look like it, even though you don't want to do it, you're gonna still do it. And nextly, you are going to have to get support and an accountability partner, because you're going to need it. Like, it's going to be a roller coaster ride that never ends, but at the end of the day, you're going to be able to get on that roller coaster and still ride. Like, it's going to be something where, even though you're not always going to be at the highest high and not going to always be at the lowest lows, you're still going to be going. You're still going to continue moving. You're still going to continue to go forward and not back up and not look back. Like, you're going to take everything for what it's worth. You're going to continue to have things happen. You're going to continue to be human and feel. But at the end of the day, it's no longer going to break you. It's no longer going to make you stuck. It's no longer going to have an effect on you like it used to. Like, it may affect you, but not in a way that it used to. Like, it won't make you stuck. You will be able to continue to keep going, even though, today it rains. Because if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. You always carry an umbrella in your car. If it rains, you got an umbrella. No matter how hard it rains and no matter when it rains, you still got an umbrella. And that's what the accountability partner is for you. Like, no matter how bad the roller coaster gets, no matter how rocky it gets, no matter, how long it takes, they're going to be with you every step of the way and hold you accountable to everything. They're going to hold you accountable to getting to the end, and not just getting to the end, but actually continuing to go past the end. Like, because even once you conquer it, you're still going to be tempted. You're still going to have things that set you off. You're still going to have things that make you mad. You're still going to, feel sad sometimes. It's not like it just ever ends. So that partner, that support system for you will be someone. It doesn't have to be a friend. It doesn't have to be a family member. It doesn't have to be somebody that, is older, younger, has a title or anything. It could be literally anybody that you trust, that will, no matter what happens, tell you the truth. No matter what you say, they will listen. No matter, how you feel, they won't, tell you that you're a bad person because you feel that way. They will listen to you. They will accept you for whoever you are and whatever you're going through, but still give you their hand and say, hey, I'll walk with you. And still, be willing to ride that roller coaster with you, and still, see you as a person, and still see you as the person that you don't even see yourself as. Even if that accountability partner has to be a stranger. You may not trust them at first, but most people have either had depressed thoughts, been depressed, or battled with depression. It's not something that just randomly hits people's houses. Or hits people's brains, or hits people in a way like it will never hit anybody else. Like, I am only, not even halfway through my 20s and have dealt with depression already. Been through, a cycle of, thoughts of suicide. Been through a cycle of being depressed, being angry, being mad, being upset, being sad. Woe, it's me, victim, this, that, and the third. And I'm not anybody, like, big on any platform, a celebrity, a specific label or anything. I'm a normal, regular human being. So don't be scared to, seek other people. Seek help. Seek guidance. Because you can't get anything if you don't ask for it. Like, nobody's just going to outly come out and say, hey, I've been battling depression. Like, they're going to require you to ask those questions for you to get the answers. you're gonna have to go seek those things out to figure that out. Like, whether it be you talking to a counselor, whether it be you talking to a friend, a family member, a stranger, a pastor, whoever it is that you need to talk to them. And be open to know that you're not the only one that goes through anything. People go through things at different times and different, phases of life, and they get through it. So it's not anything to be ashamed of. And it's not anything to be, too prideful to say that I can't share it with someone else. Like, the fact that you don't share it with anybody else is how you get to a place where you feel like you're alone. Because nobody knows. Nobody has ever went through it. No. No, it's not the fact that nobody's ever felt like it. Nobody's ever went through it. Nobody's ever, experienced it. It's the fact that you don't know it because you've never sought out to find that out. You're in your own mind, your own head, your own being, in your own moment where you don't see anything but you. Get out of you for a second and allow people to be there for you. Allow people to support you. Allow people to share with you. Allow people to be human with you for a second. To find out that people are out here just like you. People go through things just like you. People feel things just like you. We're human. That's what's supposed to happen. We're supposed to feel. We're supposed to go through. We're supposed to, conquer at the end of the day. Troubled times don't last always. They last as long as you allow them to last. They last as long as you tolerate them. They last as long as you continue to keep a cycle going. But again, that support system, that friend, that family member, that pastor, that, counselor, whoever you need to talk to, you need to talk to someone. You can't just talk to yourself because you don't talk back. Like, you can't help you because you don't talk back to yourself. And if you do talk back, it's not going to be the way that is helpful and convenient for you. It's a lot easier to vent to someone else and get it off your chest. It's a lot harder to talk to yourself and wait for a response. Because you're going to tell you what you want to hear. You're going to tell you that everything's okay. You're going to tell you the things that got you to that moment in that position right now. You have to get out of that. So you have to go outside of your norm. Go outside of your own feelings, your own head, your own vision for once. And see things another way. Do things another way. Say things another way. And watch the difference. And lastly, you have to have faith. And you also have to be consistent. So faith, you're going to have to be able to get to a point where just because it's happening right now, just because you feel it right now, just because, that's where you are now, you have to get to a place where this ain't my end all be all. There's more out there. In order for you to see more, you have to believe it and trust that it's true. You have to take the focus off of what you are already focused on. Like, right now your vision is cloudy. Right now your vision is on one thing. You have to be able to change that. Put things in a different perspective. See things in a different light. But the only way you can do that is if you step out on faith. Even when you don't see it, you can be able to say it. Like, even though things don't look good right now, be able to say, believe, decree, and declare that, right now I'm sad, but I'm not going to be sad forever. Right now I don't feel good, but I'm going to feel good eventually. And believe in it wholeheartedly. Don't just say it. Trust in it, wholeheartedly. Don't just say it. But be able to say, decree, and declare a thing, even when it's not there and it's not in your vision. Put it in your vision. Do some imagining. Do some, drawing. Do some, vision boards. Whatever it is that you need to do. But seeing it the way you've always seen it clearly isn't working. Seeing it the way you saw it yesterday is clearly not working. You have to change what you're seeing. You have to put new things into perspective. You have to be uncomfortable in knowing that this is happening, but something else could happen. This is how I'm feeling, but I can feel something else. This is my situation, but another situation can be. And that's simply what faithing it is. It's not just saying, oh my God, I'm mad, but I'm going to be happy. Like, no, it's something that you have to trust and believe, but also see for yourself. No one can see it for you. You have to see it for you. You have to see the other side for you. You have to see, far beyond what's right now, right then, right yesterday, whatever, whenever, or whatever that happened for you. You need to be able to look past that, look beyond that, and know and feel and trust that it's not just that, and that's not the end all be all. Even when you take pills and you wake up the next day, it's not your end all be all. Clearly you didn't die. Clearly, it might have bruised you, it might have hurt you, you stopped something for a second. If you got shot or whatever it is for you, whenever it happened to you, that's when it happened to you. Today is today, now is now. You have to move forward. You have to see past those things. Not that they don't make you feel, not that they don't ever happen, not that you can't feel, not that you shouldn't feel, but the fact of the matter is, whenever that thing happened is when it happened. Tomorrow is another day. Next week is another week. Live in those moments when they happen to you. Not stay in the moments after they happen to you. Because you never will move forward if you stay in yesterday's mess, yesterday's misery, yesterday's paper. Because guess what? Tomorrow you get a new paper. Next week you get a new paper. And it's not going to have the same thing as it did last week, yesterday, 3 days ago. Like, everything always changes. Time changes. Your age changes. Your circumstances changes. Your seasons change. So why stay stuck in the last one when you get a new one? And with that, staying persistent and consistent is helpful because, again, it's not going to stop happening. It's not going to never cross your mind. It's never anything that's not going to tempt you to go back. It's never a moment where you won't ever feel those feelings. You just have to be consistent in moving forward. And whatever happens, it's going to be like a roller coaster ride. Like, you're going to have to keep going. You're going to have to push through no matter what happens. You're going to have to see the other side no matter what happens. You're going to have to see the good in that situation. Even if the ride is bumpy, it's still a ride. Even if, you make another turn, it's still a ride. Even if, you have to, get in a moment where, you have to just simply be thankful or grateful for just living. If that's your, thing that you might need to push yourself and start getting in a place where, you set the atmosphere for yourself. You set the energy, you set the space, you set the feeling, you set the tone for yourself every day and consistently do it. Like, so, if you want positive things to happen, you have to start thinking, seeing, and being around positive energy and positive things. Not to say, the negative and the bad things won't come, but if you're so focused on the things that you set for yourself, those things won't bother you. Not to say that they won't bother you, but they won't move you as much as they used to. They won't hurt as much as they used to. They won't, be a barrier as much as they used to. You can say, at the beginning of the day, today's gonna be a good day. You can say, I'm a good person. I'm fearfully and wonderfully made. I'm beautiful. I'm, victorious. I am not a victim. You can say, better days come. You can say, I'm alive. You can say, I can see. You can say, I can feel this, that, and the third. Like all these positive things that are like things that are true. And watch them override the lies that you are allowed yourself to believe at that moment in time. Like the more that you put in perspective the truth, and the less you start putting in perspective the lies, the truth's always gonna override the lies. I'm fat, I don't feel good, I'm not cute, I'm not this, I'm not that. But what are you though? Because I don't know about you, but when I was created, I was fearfully and wonderfully made. I was beautiful, amazing, unique, talented, gifted, forgiven, accepted. So all the other stuff is a lie to me. All the other stuff doesn't even matter to me. My situation is not my circumstance. My situation does not make or break me. My situation is just simply a situation. My feeling is just a feeling. My, experience is just an experience. It doesn't define me. It doesn't make or break who I am. It just adds character to me and builds it. Things that happen to me and around me, I have changed my perspective from things are always happening to me to things are happening through me and things are happening for me. No longer do I say things happen to me. I say things happen for me and things happen through me. Because at the end of the day, the things that happen in your life are just a testament of where you've come from, what you have overcome, and what is possible. So don't let that, define where you can go. Don't let it define what you have to feel. Don't let it define, how great you are. Let it be an addition to how great you are. Let it be an addition to how you overcome. Let it be an addition to where you can go. Because if you can get past that, there's no limit. Not even the sky is not even the limit for you. There is none. Stop limiting yourself to the right now. Take the limits off. Take the blinders off. Take the lies off. And start walking in the truth, in your truth. Yes, that happened to you. Yes, you feel that way. Yes, that shouldn't happen to you. Yes, that shouldn't have been. But it did. It was. And you are much more than just that. You are much more than your situation. You are much more than those feelings. You are much more than that experience. You are amazing. You are great. You are unique. You are gifted. You are talented. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are victorious. You can get through that. You will get through that. You are so much better than that. You are greater than that. That situation happened. That experience happened. That feeling happened so that you can move forward and being stronger and wiser than that. It didn't happen to you. It happened through you. You were just the body, the vessel that it got through. But at the end of the day, things get better. Times change. So what's the problem in you progressing? If time and age and life continue to change and continue to move forward, why can't you? Because time doesn't stop, life doesn't stop happening, and your age doesn't stop going forward. So why must you? Because of yesterday. Because time's progressed past yesterday. Time's progressed past yesterday. Time progressed past last week, an hour ago. You get a new time. You get a new day. You get a new hour. You get a new year. Take full advantage of it. and don't sit in yesterday's mess, yesterday's paper, yesterday's experience. Yes, you are valid in feeling however you feel. Yes, you are valid in thinking whatever you think, whatever you know. But know that just when you're about to give up, it will happen for you. Just when you're about to, lose all hope, hope can be restored. Just when you feel like things can't get better, things get better. So don't throw in the towel. Don't give up. Don't kill yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't allow yourself to stay in that misery moment, that hurtful moment, that pain. Allow yourself to feel those things, but also allow yourself to release those things. You holding on to it does not change the fact that, it happened. It just keeps it the fact that it happened. So today, hopefully something that I have shared helps you, guides you, leads you, encourages you, empowers you, impacts you in some shape, form, or fashion. And if you guys want me to do more videos like this, or another video like this, or a more detailed video like this, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to follow me on social medias and stay connected, because I, do these type of things all over my social media. So if I don't post whenever you need something, or you need to feel or hear or whatever something, I do the same on my social media. So connect with me on social media, but also continue to watch more videos. Continue to give me more inspiration for more videos. Continue to let me know if I empower, impact, encourage you in any shape, form, or fashion. And again, it's going to take time. It's going to take patience. It's going to take accountability, and it's going to take you to acknowledge, and it's going to take faith. All 5 of those things, better days come. All 5 of those things, you will progress. All 5 of those things, you will get better. You will get greater. You will move past right now. You will move in a better direction. You will move further. You will get further. All things are possible. You just have to be consistent and persistent in what you want. You can't wake up today and say, I want to be good, and then tomorrow say, I give up because it didn't happen. Things happen the way they're supposed to happen when they need it to happen. But you have to keep going no matter what happens. Things are going to happen. You have to keep going no matter what happens. Somebody is counting on what you have to give. Somebody is counting on this story from you. Somebody is counting on you making it through so they can make it through. Somebody is counting on your breakthrough to get their breakthrough. Somebody is counting on your faith to have faith. Somebody is counting on you. Don't give up. Your story is just a testament to what we can overcome. A testament to the miracles that happen. A testament that things can happen for the average everyday people. Don't give up. Keep going. Keep being great. Keep being unique. Keep being amazing. God will meet you right where you are with what you have. Allow Him to. Allow Him to guide you to a better day. Allow Him to guide you into better things. Allow Him to guide you in places that you have never been before. Allow Him to make you uncomfortable for a season so that you can get to the next one. Allow Him to be there for you when no one else is there. Allow Him to be the rock that you need. Allow Him to be the safe place that you need Him to be. Allow Him to be above and beyond all that you can ever ask for. But you have to believe and you have to trust it. Even if you're not saved, it's possible to get saved. Even if you don't believe, it's possible to believe. Even if you don't have faith, it's possible to gain faith. Even if you don't trust, it's possible to gain trust. Nothing should stop you. Not saying nothing won't, nothing should. Meaning life goes on, so you must go on. you wake up another day means you were not finished with whatever it is that you're put on this earth to do. He's not done with you yet if you're still alive. He's not done with you yet if you made it through another day. You are a blessing in disguise for someone right now. Don't give up. Don't let your feelings about yesterday, don't let your regrets about yesterday, don't let your failures of yesterday, don't let your experiences and your childhood traumas be your end-all be-all. Continue to progress with me, guys. I love you, and I'm here for you if you ever need someone. And continue being you. More videos are on the way. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Progressing with India J.